Here's a rubber pipe that's molded off of a real one. Rubber frying pan. Now, that's not impressive, but once you put in sound effects and some bad acting, it's kind of cool. My name is Scott Reeder, and I'm a prop master for the film and television industry. Edible prop dirt. Sometimes you'll have a scene in a film or television show where an actor actually has to eat dirt. They used Oreos, ginger snaps, some off-brand cookies because they're dirt cheap. And last but not least, we added some Jimmys. Real potting soil? Fake. People were really enjoying the knowledge of stuff they didn't know existed. Silent pool balls. We can't have the pool balls making a lot of noise or else the sound mixer will go ballistic because you can't get a clean cut of the actor's dialogue. They're actually hand-painted racket balls with a gloss coating that don't make any racket. I'm working on a TV show called Walker for the CW network. It's produced by CBS. I did the original Walker with Chuck Norris way back 30 years ago. What I do is I'm responsible for anything on camera that's touched or held. If it's a scene in a bar or tavern, I provide all the drinks. If there's a fight in that tavern, I provide all the breakaway bottles and things that smash on the actors' heads, keep them safe, that sort of thing. If it's a gunfight, I provide all the prop weapons. Because we don't just use fake guns, we use real guns that use blank. If it's something snorted, we'll provide a very inert, safe compound. In Scarface, Al Pacino would use a lactose powder. Modern day, we use inositol. It's a vitamin supplement. We'll do herbal cigarettes for cigarette, just like a normal cigarette. They contain marshmallow, red clover, and rose petals. The most complicated scene for us to work on is a food scene, because actors can still get sick by eating food that's been sitting out a long time. And it could take 12 hours to film a food scene. I had a scene where a woman, she was a binge eater. So the whole show, she was eating banana split ice cream. She was having to eat chocolate cake. Well, in real life, she was vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, couldn't have sugar, lactose intolerant. And I was like, are you kidding me? How are we going to pull this off? My assistant and I were having to hand dip into unsweetened chocolate some sort of bar that she could eat and then rewrap them, to make them in candy bar wrappers. In these cases, the sand needs to be edible, so we'll experiment with different ingredients until it matches the look of the sand at the location where we're filming. This is real play sand, fake play sand. So much can be learned online. I had to have an edible liver for a buffalo. So we didn't want our actors getting sick eating a real buffalo liver. So we went to a meat market and got a real one, and then we made a mold of it. We searched on YouTube and found a homemade Gummy Bear recipe that worked pretty good. We used black cherry jello to give it that dark liver look, along with some cheesecake mix to make it more opaque and not see-through, and then a lot of gelatin. I'd say in the first 2 or 3 years of doing it, I had a hard time watching shows without picking the show apart, but there's still magic. I've been a lover of film since I was a tiny kid. I'll notice if it's a glaring mistake, but for the most part, I can watch and enjoy and get in the fantasy of it, have the whole suspension of disbelief. I'm good at that.